Hey guys, welcome back. It's Fox again. Today we are taking a look at the TFDI MD-11. I've done one practice flight with it so far, and that ended up with me kind of in a building. I had a little issue trying to get some of this stuff figured out. For some reason, my rudder pedals weren't working earlier, but I'm able to solve that problem. Let's get the parking brake on. Cool, let's start getting things set up over here. So we have our fuel switches are off, everything over here is centered. Looks like the GPU is available. Everything else over here is off, lights are off, windshield wipers are off. So let's get the battery turned on, arm the emergency power. We'll grab the APU. Take a quick look over here. We will get our nav lights turned on. While we're getting things ready, we'll get GSX to start loading the plane. And while we're here, we will set fuel and payload. Perfect. Fuel and payload is set. Let's come up to the top here. Yeah. Apparently I gotta open up doors here. Passenger front door here. See how that looks. It's looking pretty good. Getting all of our doors opened up. Perfect. And then GSX will start loading the cargo. Awesome. Well, we're up here now. Let's get our nav aids turned on. I'll do the fire warning check, I believe. Yep. We will also... no, we don't need that right now. And now we don't need to board anybody. We will check the engine fire APU. That seems to be working just fine today. Perfect. We'll come into our FMC and start getting things set up here. So we got the MD-11F freighter, the CF6 engines. That should be all right. So we are going from Toronto over to Atlanta. Perfect. That's all set in. Flight number today is FDX, I believe 501 is what I put in, so we'll import that to there. Alternate route, nope. Alternate, let's check SimBrief here. See if I can get that pulled up. So our alternate is... not sure what airport that is. I'm sure should figure it out. KHSV. SV. That's our alternate. Cost index today is going to be 52. Import that. Cruise today, we are cruising at 340. Cruise at 340. Temp and wind around up there should... let's find that out. So we're looking at minus 54 at 116. So minus 54 dash 116. Pretty windy today. Okay, that's good. That's all good. That init is done. Come over to the next init. Block fuel today. Our block fuel today is going to be 24 tons of fuel. Put 24 tons of fuel. Let that import that. Zero fuel weight, takeoff weight. Gonna be 217. Oh, 10. Oh. 21.7? Is that the number they're looking for? I don't know if that's the right number. Because there's 0 fuel weight is... this one's not adding up here. Max 0 fuel weight. I know what's going on in here. Options. Metric. Save. I'm using kilograms here, not pounds. So let's re-enter all this. Block should be 24 kilos. Or 24,000 kilos. Good. Takeoff weight 7. I don't know how that's still out of range. I can't delete that. Takeoff center of gravity. No idea. We'll figure that out later. Stand 0 fuel weight is 194. Let's try this. 0.5. That doesn't make sense to me. Whatever. I'm sure I'll mess something up here. Looks like we got all that aligned. Flight plan. So today, Toronto. Sid. Let's see what we're doing here. Beats 3 onto Foxy. We're gonna depart off 24. Yeah, I'll go 24 left. So we'll go 24 left. Beats 3. Foxy transition. Yep. That looks good. We'll insert that. Come over here to Foxy. After Foxy, it's Q145. Sorry, I should go to Airways. Quebec 145. And that's direct to... Huh? Okay. Hotel Victor Quebec, I believe. Yep. Cool. We'll insert that. We'll go direct here. We're going direct to Hillary. Insert that. Then we'll be arriving on 1 DRV 1. Cool. So we're back to flight plan here. I was already there. Cool. Atlanta. Star. Let's see. It does not look like we have the right star here. Guess I need to update that, but we'll figure it out. We'll talk to ATC if ATC's online, see what they give us. If not, we will figure something out. So for now, we will leave that blank. Cool. We'll go back to over in it. Next page. That's all good. Initialize the IRS. Perfect. Everything there is looking good. Flight plan is good. We'll come over here to performance and let's put in some numbers. Performance. Oh, didn't mean to do that. We'll keep YYZ in here. Come down to 4 left. Import that. Take off weight today. Give me 217. Calculate this. Actually, if I just press that, that's a little bit high. We'll recalculate. 143, 148, 162. Come back over here to performance. Not performance, takeoff. We got flaps 25. Flaps will be 25. Flex is going to be 58. Slope and wind. What's the slope? 0.2. And the wind is 271. Sorry, not 271. 21. Bit of a gusty day here in Toronto, but that's not a problem. That operational air temperature is, I believe, minus 12. So put that. Check for the speeds. Let's see what we got here for speeds. 136, 148, 162. That looks perfect to me, so we will put that. We are going to get things over here set up, so this is going to be off 2.4. Initial climb is 5,000. And we'll leave that at 240 for now. Now we'll go over to performance, econ climb. Yeah, so it'll want us out about there. Transition altitude is good. Optimal will be a little bit higher than optimal. Climb forecast. Don't really need to do that. Okay, that's all set. Let's see how they're doing with the loading. Hopefully they're almost done. So let's get some more things set up over here. Set you to ARM. APU is available, so we will go APU bleed. Cool. Seatbelts on. No smoking on. Test those emergency lights. Cool. Look at that.
Overspeed.
All those lights are working. Do a fuel used reset down here. Make sure we have our tanks with enough fuel. We are going to go with... Actually, we don't need to put that on right now. Just recycle these. I've heard that's been an issue. Hopefully it's not much of an issue for me. Okay, we'll test you. So like that's working. We set 25 degrees on the flaps. I guess we're going max flaps for that. 1228, 1215, set on the box. Take off. We will turn on the auxiliary pump now. Was snowing just a minute ago. Looks like it has stopped. Looks like they're just about done loading up. Guess we're waiting on this guy. Come over here to services. We can remove the chocks. Disconnect the GPU. Oh, maybe not. Connect the GPU.
Autopilot.
That's bizarre. Does that reset everything? Hopefully it doesn't. Reset that. That's not making sense here. Why we're getting no electricity. Take a look here. Thermal power, yeah. Why am I not getting anything from the APU? Okay, so the APU's starting up now. Maybe I forgot to turn on the APU. That could be my fault, guys. Let's get our pushback here and see if get the engines on. If that fixes any problem. Turn on the hydraulic pump. Auxiliary. APU says on and available. It is sucking fuel. Let's see here. So that's the hydraulic system. Battery is on. Where's our arm? Why was emergency power on? Okay. That solves that problem. Do I get my FMC back? Disconnect the GPU. APU is on. APU bleed is on. Okay, parking brake is released. Okay, we got the FMC back. That looks a little funny. Oh. It's just, that was kind of cool. Pretty impressive how they're pushing that back. Now, I'll be honest, I haven't even thought about how I'm going to get to where we're supposed to go. We'll go engine ignition 1 on. Beacon on. Forgot to set you. Yep, that's good. Flight plan's looking good. Probably should check that. Any discontinuities? Not aware of. No, that should be good for now. Working on getting this on the stand here. Not on the stand, on the line. That should be good. That's good. So we'll do profile, nav. See, throttles are working. Take off. Put that here. Stab trim. Parking brake set, and we're gonna start engines number 3 first. Got NT spinning up, waiting for 15%. Then we'll introduce fuel. There you go, 50%, and introduce fuel. Sounds like we have a good light off. Exhaust gas temperatures are rising, so that's spinning up. N1 is starting to spin up a little bit faster now. Alright, GSX. Go away. Okay, so we got one good engine start. We'll start engine number 1. Once again, looking for 15%. So we'll do 1,500 feet. Out of range, okay, whatever. Introduce fuel. We're a little late on that. Okay, should just be about ready on this engine. Still gotta build up. And the unique thing about the MD-11 is let's start engine number 3. Okay. Start introducing fuel. Let's take a look at Navigraph here. See which way we're going to take to get to our taxi. Toronto, taxi. Actually, we'll just zoom in here. Okay, so those are the engines started up. Over here at the FedEx parking. So we'll probably take Juliet. Where's Foxtrot? Foxtrot. Delta. Yeah, Juliet Foxtrot Delta. Should be nice and simple to do. Okay, we got all that started up. Let's start getting our pre-flight done. AP power, we can turn that off. AP bleed goes off. That's all set. No lights are on that need to be on. Should be on. Let's get our taxi light on. RMU. Nope. Anti-skid is on. Set the takeoff. Set the flaps and slats out. Do a flight control check here. Is this the page I need? Nope. Status maybe? Nope. Miscellaneous? Nope. I probably should have checked the hydraulics, but they look good. Nope. I guess we don't have it implemented in this plane here today. Okay, so we'll run some lights over here. And we'll start our taxi on the way out. Now, the one thing this plane does really well that I'm more impressed by is it feels very heavy on the ground compared to like the PMD G777 doesn't feel that heavy on the ground. The best way I can describe it is when you turn the wheels on this thing, you can it actually slows down with the PMD G. It doesn't quite do that. Okay, let's start making our turn now. Bring up throttles on number 1. I think we started our turn too soon. maybe we didn't. Should be pretty good here. Alrighty. Let's build up throttle, 40%. It's looking good, and let's hit auto flight. Let's go Toga here, or not Toga, max the thrust. Stay on the center line, put some downward pressure on. 80 knots. Back on the stick a bit. V1. And rotate. She feels very heavy on the ground. Okay, pause the rate of climb. Gears coming up. Noise detected. Well, there's ice in the sky, so climbing here just through 2,000 feet. Set. We'll bug you up to. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. You. We'll set up flight level 190 for now. She flies fairly heavy. Okay, we'll bring the flaps in. Speed is checked. Then we'll go direct to Monroe. Pitched up a little high here. We can bring the slats in now. And autopilot is in mode.
Autopilot. Autopilot.
Okay.
Autopilot.
Autopilot now is engaged. I think. Let's see. Nav. Profile. Trying to figure this out here. I don't think it's nav one. Okay, there we go. Now we got that set up. Great. We can turn this light off. 7,000 feet. Through the cloud, just about through the clouds now, so let's turn off our engine anti-ice. that's pretty loud out the back here. Sounds pretty good out the front. I'm pretty impressed with the sound so far. Looks like we're hitting 10,000 feet, so we'll be getting to our climb speed. We can turn off our landing lights now. Seatbelt lights can come off. And just let her climb and do the rest. Alright guys, we're getting close here, so just a second, we are going to contact tower, let them know we're on final, switch over from Unicom over to tower, making our turn, should capture the localizer soon. Good evening, Atlanta Tower. FedEx 501 is 10-mile final for runway 26 right.
FedEx 501, Heavy Atlanta Tower, runway 26 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 26 right, FedEx 501. Let's get our flaps out here. That's looking good. Keep going down on the flaps. We'll arm EU. Do we have a DME anywhere? Not that I'm aware. I'm sure it's somewhere.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Alright, let's put
Landing gear.
the landing gear down now.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
It's looking good. Let's see if I can land this thing without crashing this time.
Stabilizer motion.
See how she looks all configured up, ready to go. Got a good angle of attack. Those flaps are pretty damn big. Plane sounds pretty good. About 5. Okay. Disconnect that. Okay, that's good. Won't lose some speed here.
Minimum. Autopilot. Autopilot.
Yes, I know autopilot.
Autopilot. Autopilot. Autopilot.
Good on speed here. Oh, really high on profile. I've got to come down a bit. Really hot on profile on the glide slope. It's going to tell us.
Atlanta Tower, 1157, calling for radar check.
Focus on the autopilot and forgot to work on the glide slope here.
Atlanta Tower, good evening. FedEx 898 Heavy. 10-mile final to land runway 26 right.
FedEx 898, Delta Heavy, Atlanta Tower, runway 26 right, clear to land.
Copy, clear to land 26 right for FedEx 898 Delta.
300.
Okay, we're on the poppies now. Looking good.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Card. Oh, that was a rough landing on my part.
FedEx Delta Tower, 7 radar check.
555.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make that. There's 60 knots.
FedEx 501 Heavy, where are you parking at?
I was hoping you'd be able to tell me, FedEx 501.
FedEx 501, we'll go to North Cargo, exit right when able, and taxi to the ramp via Alpha.
Okay, exiting right when able and taxiing Alpha to the ramp, FedEx 81, or sorry, FedEx 501. Come on. Come on, plane, let's go. Let's get off the runway here. Come on, get off the runway. There's another plane coming.
WestJet 586 requesting taxi.
WestJet 586, Atlanta Tower, runway 26 left, taxi via Foxtrot.
26 left, 26 left, taxi via Foxtrot, WestJet 580.
Omaha 1337, welcome to Atlanta, exit left when able, cross runway 26 left at Bravo 2, and join Echo to the ramp.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We have made our landing. Why are we still rolling? Okay, there we go. Parking brake is on. I guess that's something you should always double check before you let go of the brakes. Pretty nice easy flight. Bit of a hard landing. Let's see, is the APU available? APU is available, so we'll turn on the APU bleed. And we're good to shut off our engines. Cool, so if you guys stuck around to the end of the flight, thank you very much for flying with me. If you guys want to see some more flying, just keep on watching for me to come out with new videos. Been a bit scarce recently, just due to some, I wouldn't say issues, but just some prior stuff I have to take care of. So if you guys want to stick around, just let me know, and have a good one. Thanks for watching. See ya.